This week we were surprised by a deep freeze and a snowstorm. Come along to see how we navigated these unexpected conditions. Is it snowing? We're Kristen, Jameson, and Maddie. This year we're living off-grid in our motorhome full-time, adventuring up the U.S. from the Mexican to Canadian border. We got to get this snow off the solar panels if we want to have any juice today. Yeah. Come on up.
Try not to push anything back, but right here with all these vents, it's complicated.
What'd you say? We got maybe 4 or 5 inches?
Yeah.
4?
It's melting. Come kind of quick on the ground, but not here on the bus, but we want it off of the roof so it doesn't melt and slowly seep into the bus.
Yeah. You can see over here our big slide topper is super sagging. I came out to take a picture. I woke up, I was like, oh, it's so beautiful. And it's like, oh, we need to get all that weight off the roof. And we need to get our solar panels alive and awake and ready to power us because we are still boondocking. So luckily our batteries made it through the night. We kept the furnace running all night pretty much.
Yep.
And just tried to keep the house warm, and it doesn't look like we're having any problems on the inside. And frankly, it's like quite beautiful out here on the outside. Just gotta move some snow around.
The tools that we had,
We're a bit underprepared for a snowstorm, and we don't have a shovel.
we don't have anything that's proper for this type of weather. So what did we use? We started with
this broken, was a roof cleaner?
It's our scrub brush for our roof, what we use to scrub the roof in the summer.
It was already kind of broken, so this is done.
Yep.
Done for this world, going in the trash can.
What was next?
I think this squeegee that we normally use to
Dry the rig while washing it.
Yep. And it did very well. It was a good precision cleaner, especially for the solar panels. But at the end, I don't know if it didn't like the cold or if I hit something a bit too hard, but it just snapped right at the connection point. So
hopefully we can get a new bracket of that. If not, a new one.
2 down.
What was next?
Well,
the last tool.
Our trusty
push broom.
Push broom we use to clean our patio normally. It did good. It was a beast.
It was the workhorse of clearing off our roof, and the snow was much heavier and thicker than we thought.
Like getting all packed in there, it's just all ice.
Kristen went up there this morning just thinking that she was gonna like push off the slide topper, and
yeah, there was a lot of snow to move.
It turned into what, a 30-minute project?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Not too bad, but it brought me back to my shoveling days, which I don't remember very fondly. So our last tool is, we didn't know if we still had one of these, but believe it or not, we actually do have a ice scraper snow brush. And this actually was really good to just clean off our steps and the car.
Yep, we didn't know if we still had one. Like she said, we had two in the van for some reason.
Yeah.
And when we cleaned out the van, I thought we got rid of both of them because we were like, we're not going back to
Why would we ever need one of these?
Thank goodness we have it. It belongs in the Jeep.
Maybe we should buy a shovel.
Maybe we should buy a shovel.
Well, so much for getting out of here before the snowstorm.
Yeah, no kidding.
We knew that it was gonna blow snow last night, but we thought it was just gonna blow around. There wasn't really any forecast of accumulation. And look at this.
She's happy.
Maddie's quite happy. So the joke's on us. We didn't get out of here
Nope.
before the snowstorm, but it's so beautiful.
It is, but we'll get going today and we'll make our way further north.
It's supposed to snow here again tomorrow, and our next destination is just gonna have rain.
Yeah.
So we are gonna go have the rain, I think.
Yeah, the stress of how cold it was last night, like, definitely kept us from sleeping for a little bit and making sure that we had plenty of propane, we had plenty of battery power. So we were good.
But it was just cold enough that we couldn't help but worry.
It was a little bit close.
Yeah, a little too close for us.
Yeah. I wouldn't think she could handle that much of this. I figured
She can't.
Get cold.
Once it gets packed in her paws, she hates it. You get it. So if you find yourself unexpectedly winter camping, like it's gonna snow right now and it's gonna be freezing tonight, and you haven't really had time to prepare, like us,
Yeah.
these are the things that we did.
Yep.
So first
was making sure our propane was full.
So that we could run our furnace
All night.
as much as we needed to.
Yep.
Second,
making sure our generator was full of fuel and running the generator up until the point of basically bedtime, which for us was about like 8 p.m. where we were too, so that was nice.
kept the batteries up to 100% until we went to sleep so that we would have plenty of battery power to run the furnaces all night. And we set our furnaces at about 52, which is a lot higher than we ever leave them on. We pretty much never run the furnaces at night. So number 3 was to open all the cabinets and to turn our hot water heater on.
Yep. We ran our hot water heater. When the generator is on, we were able to run our electric hot water heater. It can't run off of our inverter. And then once the generator went off, we ran it for a little bit longer on propane. And then right before bed, we ran hot to all of the faucets. We don't know if that'll really hold any, but like,
Figured it couldn't hurt.
Yeah, we have a water manifold for our water distribution, so each place has its own line, so it was, I think, important to try to get some warm water onto that manifold. The fourth thing that we did was we ran our fans in the living room and in the bathroom underneath the sinks. Our one in the living room can oscillate, so it rotates, and it was able to circulate the air, so we didn't get any cold spots underneath the sink. And then in the bathroom, we just ran our normal cheap fan, just to keep some circulating air underneath there for the plumbing.
And the only thing that we wish we had done was to pull the slides in. There was more accumulation than we expected, and it's not exactly a light, fluffy snow. So especially our big slide was just getting a bit weighed down, but we didn't sleep great anyway. So first thing this morning, we got up, cleaned off the roof, cleaned off the slide toppers, and everything is melting really great now because it's high altitude sun and it's beautiful blue sky, sunny today. So we're hoping we get this like thaw and melt so we can get out of here and then move on to the rain. It's definitely really weird to have a late May storm like this for us, especially.
Memorial Day is in a week.
So we hope you don't find yourself in a position to be stuck in really cold weather or in a snowstorm when you aren't planning for it. But if you do, we hope these tips might help you out.
Yep.
Thanks.
Down the mountain.
One way. Mountain might still be getting snow.